Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another CSGO predictions video. It is GOATCSGO predictions. I hope you guys are doing well, and as always, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, and join the community on Discord. We have good live bets, stuff like that on there, so come and join the Discord. But make sure you guys like this video and subscribe because I have a huge announcement coming soon, so stay tuned for that. Guys, we got the Blast premium matches today, and I'm really excited. These are best of ones, and you can make some really good profit, and I'm really confident about these matches. We had a pretty good day yesterday. It's still going on, so we'll see how we finish up, but not too bad at all. And today, I really think we can make some great profit. So heading into this matchup, Vitality versus Ence, right off the bat, I'm going to be taking Vitality. Now, the reason being is that Vitality dominated the series just a few days ago, and Ence hasn't been playing that great CS recently, even with GenG, their new player. So obviously they're a new roster, which might take a little bit of time to get used to. So I think that's sort of what they're going through. But I'm going to be taking Vitality because they're in good form and they're playing some good CSGO. So Mousesports versus Dignitas. Now, Mousesports obviously hasn't been able to find wins, and they've been in a pretty decent slump lately. But that being said, Dignitas has never been a really solid team. They beat Heroic and North, but those were a long time ago, and they haven't played in a while. Not to mention, this lineup is pretty underwhelming. Yeah, they really should not be beating Mousesports. The individuals on Mousesports are a lot better, and I see Mousesports taking this win, and the odds are pretty decent too, like 1.5 odds. I'll take that on Mousesports. Dignitas, I don't see a way in which they win this, as long as Mousesports shows a little bit better CS. So Astralis versus Nip. Now in this matchup, I still am kind of not sure why Astralis have this good odds. I mean, although they are changing Zipix and Glaive, the players that they're replacing with are super capable. Like Yugi's a solid fragger, and Snappy's a solid fragger as well. But they still have Magisk and Device and Dupree, and just these three alone, I think, will be more than enough to carry this Astralis lineup past a Nip team that is clearly struggling right now with their lineup changes. But given that it is a best of one and a 50-50, I'm going to be putting two bets on this matchup. The first one is going to be Astralis to win, and the second one is going to be over 25.5 rounds. So heading into Fnatic versus Mad Lions. This matchup, I really like the odds on Mad Lions. Mad Lions are a really solid team, and they have a really solid map pool. And recently, Fnatic hasn't been able to beat anyone besides Godsent with a new player. So given all of this, I'm just going to be sticking with Mad Lions to win this one. I really like the odds, so I'm going to be taking two bets. I'm going to do Mad Lions to win and Mad Lions plus 4.5 rounds. So I think both those two bets, I'm going to double up on Mad Lions, because I feel like this is a perfect matchup for them to win, and Fnatic hasn't shown any reason why we should back them up. Furia versus Mibr. This is going to be another solid matchup, but I'm going to be doing sort of a similar spread with what I did in the last series. Furia have always looked like the better team versus Mibr, and they've always been able to pull out the close series versus them. So what I'm going to do in this matchup is I'm going to be taking Furia to win, and then another bet on over 25.5 rounds, and that's because all the previous series have gone close, and recently with the Mibr lineup change, I think it'll make this series a lot closer than it would be, but I still think Furia is going to come out on top, but I think it will be a closer match. So I'm taking Furia to win and the over 25.5 rounds. So Chaos versus GenG. Now in this matchup, I don't really particularly love it too much, just because of Chaos and how unknown they are. Sometimes they can beat Liquid, but then other times they, almost lose to the New England Whalers. So it's kind of a tough choice in this series, but given that this is a best of one and the map is most likely going to come down to Inferno, I really do still favor GenG, and the odds are relatively decent on them. So I'm just going to stick with GenG to win this. I don't really see too much value in Chaos, just because of how unknown they are, even with their new player in Leaf. So I'm going to think GenG show up and put a solid performance on a map they're comfortable on and pick up the win. So Evil Geniuses versus 100 Thieves in the last Blast Premium match. So right off the bat, I favor 100 Thieves. Now, the reason is that Evil Geniuses have not been playing good CS lately. Like, they beat 100 Thieves recently, but it was a really close series, and honestly, I still favor 100 Thieves. Like, the 100 Thieves have looked pretty solid lately, and I think that loss was a 50-50 game that 100 Thieves definitely should have had, because they were winning on the last map of Nuke, and they completely choked it away. So I think this time in a best of one, they might have an easier time on a map that they like a bit better than Nuke. So I'm going to be just sticking with 100 Thieves to win this one. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, like, subscribe. I have a spreadsheet in the description if you want to check my recent successes. And as always, make sure you subscribe, like, and join that Discord. Peace out.